DTN living life. How we doing? There's my unit, 34-foot Jayco Accolade XT, as you can see right there. And Dawn is driving the Class C Odyssey, little 22-foot. And of course, I'm the one pulling the car, as always. So, just to touch base, I'm Tex, DTN Living Life. We are not at a Cracker Barrel. We are at a Roma's, and I can't get the screen to scroll in because I got gloves on, because it is chilly out here. It's only freaking 30 degrees. But you can see Roma's there. This is the back of the building. We are in the process of taking these two units to Phoenix, and got some cars coming around me here. As soon as they get done going by here. But yeah, we're taking these two units to Phoenix. We will stay here tonight. This is in Elk City, Oklahoma. Right over there is the Love's across the street. It's a little bitty Love's, so it really don't have that much parking. It has no parking behind it, and it has about 3 or 4 spots on the side over there next to the fence. That's about it. There's a old titty bar next door that's been closed for years. So, but that's no trespassing in that property. Highway is back over here behind us here. The like I said, taking these to Phoenix, and it's 30 degrees here. It will drop down to 24 overnight with a wind chill factor of in the morning will probably be a wind chill factor of 15. Yesterday morning we woke up in Joplin, Missouri, temperature of 15 degrees with a wind chill factor of 1. So yeah, it's still cold. This is February the 17th. Nope, correction, February 16th. Tomorrow, 17th, is our 8th year anniversary, mine and Dawn's. And we'll be on the road. But we stopped at an Italian restaurant to keep up with our tradition that every anniversary we eat at an Italian restaurant. So we have stopped at an Italian restaurant the night before. So it's still, we consider that our anniversary dinner. And it was good. Roma's is really good, people. If you come out this way, you know, we park overnight right here. We parked overnight in the parking spots out here. No problem. People inside are happy to see us. You know, each time we come by, they have real good food. I'll be posting on my Google. This is when you know the bowl's hot. The baked ziti is still bubbling. And Dawn's lasagna, looking good. A review on them also with videos of that. I may end up taking this video and going inside and logging into the computer and seeing if I can edit it and put it in. Put a couple pictures of what we had in there, lasagna and baked ziti. And yeah, it was well worth it. We enjoyed it very much so. Trying to think here, what else was there? Not much of anything else is going on, but I did want to touch base on something. Switching hands here. The touch base on RPMs. Okay. Come to do this job. RPMs is your friend. That's what you want to learn about your vehicles. Okay, whether you're doing towaway, semi-driving with a trailer, or doing drive-away, learn the vehicle. Okay, I'm driving this Accolade, and it is a diesel unit. It's a Ford F600 diesel unit, pickup truck style chassis instead of the van style. That's a van. Dawn's driving the van. I'm driving a pickup. Okay? They are two different worlds. No. The one I'm driving is diesel, and its RPMs, 1,800 RPMs is usually what I tell people to shoot for, and that will give you your best gas mileage in a diesel, which is great. And somewhere around 2,300 for the gas engines. Okay. Now, here's the thing. 64 miles an hour is 1,800. I took it to 66 miles an hour, and my gas mileage improved. Okay, which was 1,900, actually between 19 and 2,000. I'd say it's more like 1950. Yeah, 1,950 RPMs, and that's what was a little bit better. It was at 1,800. I was looking at 9.3 to 9.5 miles per gallon, and at 66 miles an hour, that was 64, 1,800. 66 miles an hour jumped up to 1,950, and I was looking at 10.1 to 10.3. So its miles per gallon went a little bit better. In units before this one, this is a Jayco unit. Don't get it confused with the Omni or the Magnitude that's from Thor, because even though they're the same truck and same engine, I don't know what they do different, but these things don't run as good as the Omni or Magnitude. Because those Omni and Magnitudes, I've been able to get as much as 12 to 13 miles to the gallon with those RPMs. So it's really depending on your vehicle to what you're going to get. I do know that the Jaycos, they change out the front bumpers, they change out some of the other features in this thing, so they do have heavier equipment in it, and that could change the weight, so therefore that changed all your capabilities. Now, of course, the GVWR on this and the Omnis and the Magnitude are all the same for the 34 foot, which is 19,500 pounds. That's the GVWR. What's its actual weight? I don't know. I have not been able to find a curb weight on any of them. But then again, I can take it to the scale and find out. But nah, ain't paying money to go do that. Yeah, so there's some information about RPMs on this thing. One other topic here is driving. You guys already know, I've said it enough times, we drive as a leisure because, and I say it that way, even though this is a business, we need to make money. We have actually no other income except this, so we still have to make our bills. But we also have come across and lived at a lower income and chose to buy very little things, become a minimalist, so therefore we don't have that much. But here's some things about driving. When it comes down to the winter driving, you drive even shorter times during the day, because you only have sunlight for a certain amount of time. Okay, sun's about to set here about 6 o'clock, so it's not going to be setting at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, so you're losing 2 to 3 hours. It doesn't come up as fast in the morning either, so sun might come up around 7 to 7:30 instead of 6 to 6:30. Okay, so you lose there. We don't set our alarm clock before 8 o'clock as it is. That's not a negative or positive on either side. That's just, you know, how we are. So we do it that way. But the thing of it is that we don't start driving until we feel comfortable that the sun's been up and the road has heated up enough. Okay, during the winter months, because black ice is a major problem. And like right now, we've got cold fronts that are going across America and freezing areas that's not used to having cold fronts like this. Okay, so they might not get ice out there as quick as what some other places may. You might be driving in Indiana, Michigan, and Ohio, and they got salt on the ground the minute the ice starts. Okay, if not before that. So hence, no, it's a little bit different. Oklahoma, they're like, what, ice? Yeah, we'll think about that. Oh, wait a minute, that's where we put salt down. Yeah, that's right. You know them Sooners, they gotta think about it first. Somebody gonna hate that one, but anyway. Now, of course, if you go to Texas, you got the Aggies and so forth. They think of this stuff right off the bat. Man, they've already got it all planned out, all set up and so forth. They just don't know where to go buy the salt. And then, of course, you got Longhorns that they just grazing along and just saying, hey, we got massive power, but we don't know what to do with it. So, yeah. So Texas ain't much better than Oklahoma, but yeah, there you go. I gave you a little bit of all three of them negatively, as a sarcasm. Yeah, you guys know sarcasm goes a long way with me. But your ice, be very cautious. Sometimes you can't see it, and it will take you right out of the system. When I say take you out of the system, that means that you end up paying money for repairs. You are down, you're not driving, you don't have capabilities. Okay? So, hence, I would definitely recommend that you pay attention to what the ground feels like. One of the things that me and Dawn do is that when we're parked like this in the morning, there probably won't be no wetness here to determine, but it's dry. If we didn't get any moisture overnight, we'll get out on the road with no problem. But if we got moisture over the night, we'll take a look and see what this parking lot looks like. Okay, if it shows any melting capability, and there's no traffic on this parking lot, so you know it's just going to be from the ground temperature that will start melting the ice. But if we see that it is melting, then yeah, we'll get out there and start driving. We won't drive 60 or 70 miles an hour. We'll probably be only driving 40 to 50. No, taking it cautiously. But that's how we drive to help us secure getting a vehicle from point A to point B. Okay? I have watched many people zoom right past us and then us past them while they're sitting off on the ditch. Okay? And pull over for a few of them because nobody showed up to them yet or nobody stopped for them, so we'll stop and see how they're doing. They're doing fine, we'll call it in. You know, as long as they're fine, they talk about being fine. Once somebody shows up, we're on our way out. That's it. We're not sticking around. No, we didn't see the accident. Nothing for us to tell you. Just make sure that somebody's safe and somebody gets taken care of. That's it. But as far as the rest is concerned, there you go. You need to slow down during winter. Okay? Means you'll make a little less money, but at the same time, you'll get your product there. People will be happy that you got your product there, and you go from there. Next topic. Looking to buy a truck. Now, here's where I'm going to throw some questions out there because I don't know. And I know everybody's going to tell me that there's no choice between these two, but at the same time, there is a choice because I have met, over the last 3 years, I've probably met well into 100 people that's driving a gas engine truck, doing hot shot or doing RV transport. And they're driving with a gas truck. And they're getting up to 300,000 miles on that gas truck. Close to 400,000 miles on one of them. I think he said it was at 387, and he still didn't have a plan on changing it for at least another year, which means that he's going to throw it well into 400 and something thousand, if not 500,000 miles on a gas truck. And he's actually only thinking about changing out the engine. That's it. He's not buying another truck. Pop an engine out, put a new engine in. Simple as that. He said he hasn't replaced transmission or anything to that effect, and it's ran perfectly. So I know everybody driving diesels is going to say bullshit. No possible way. Sorry, excuse the language. But there is a possible way. All right. Elusive Blue, 4-cylinder engine, 193,000 miles on the tach. Okay, speedometer, 193,000. Oil analysis has come up and showed no metal fibers, no burns, no nothing. It doesn't get its oil changed until 10,000 miles. Whoa, wait, 10,000 miles on a gas engine? 4-cylinder? Man, you're going to burn that shit right up. No, you're not. Okay? Pay attention to what your engine's doing. Pay attention to how it feels. Pay attention to when you start it, how it runs. Okay? Cold weather, it's going to run a little rough at the very start. But how long does it take for it to actually smooth out? All right? Those are all calculations you've got to get familiar with to understand your vehicle. And she runs great. She has no slippage or anything to that effect. She's doing good. So, as I will go back into the question, gas engines versus diesel engines doing this job. We're not CDL. Here's a key feature. We're not CDL. We're not pulling something that's going to be overly overweight of any type. Okay, it's going to be a smooth run. So, do we really need to go with a diesel engine to do this job and make money? If we can run, listen to this, we can run 3 years and then just pay for a replacement of an engine on the 4th or 5th year, isn't that a lot less expensive than buying a full truck every 7 years, or 7 to 8 years, or 7 to 10 years? Pay for 2 engines, 3 engines, because the first engine goes from 0 to, let's say, 4. You get benefit of doubt. And the second engine goes from 4 to 8, possibly 7. Get benefit of doubt. Let's say 7. And the third engine will get you past 10. Okay? So with that being said, you pay for 2 engines in a truck. Is that cheaper than paying for 2 trucks? The maintenance cost, does that come up cheaper? I'm throwing it out there because I'm really wanting to know. So say something in the comments, say something to me in Facebook, say something to me in person. It doesn't matter to me whichever way you want to communicate with me, but those are my questions. All right, and I don't know the answers, so I'm looking for them. I think that's good enough. You guys got a lot of information to think about. Definitely come back to Roma's. Come by Roma's. I know many of you guys are going down 40, going out to California, going out to Arizona, going out to New Mexico, going into Texas on the west side. You come down this road, it's well worth stopping at Roma's. Really good food. Me and Dawn has enjoyed this each and every time we've been here. We cannot complain about this place. This is an awesome place. I know some people are going to say, can you park a semi here? Unfortunately not. You could, but yeah, I got a feeling you're going to get escorted out or asked to leave. There is a part of a street that's back over here, right there. You might be able to park on the side of the road there. pull in and back it down because it is a dead end right out there on the other side. Sleep In Suites. Oh, this is Sleep In. Ah, La Quinta's over there. Sorry, I said La Quinta at the beginning. This is Sleep In. But anyway, you get the same gesture. And like I said, Love's Truck Stop across the street. Might be able to park there. Ambassador Hotel is across the street on the other side. It's an old rundown hotel. Might be a nice hotel, I don't know. There's another hotel down the street down there. I know I'm getting into the sunlight so you guys can't see that well. Another hotel back over there. So there's several hotels right here. There is a concrete pad that's back over there, but yet they've blocked it off with concrete, so not going to be parking over there. But there you go. That gives you some ideas. Definitely come in here and check out Roma's. Well worth it. Alrighty. Let me see here. Get my little trick thing out here. And Accolade XT. Smooth drivers. Smooth driving. Alright. Peace, love, and jelly beans, people. Like, dislike, like again, and subscribe, and notifications bell. Y'all don't forget to do those things. Appreciate it.